And I had a PD in the feds. But
that's the best lawyer in the feds.
Yeah, you pay all the niggas. This is what people don't understand. But this too, they get paid $10,000 up front to take your case. And if you take them off their case, they got to pay that money back.
Wow.
So
the streets unplugged. You know we got to plug the streets in because the streets ain't been plugged in a while. I swear to God, my mama.
Gang, listen, when I went to the joint in Illinois, I swear, if you not GD, BD advice lawyer, you can't even use the phone. So you ain't got no phone to use if you not clicked in. I know for a fact you did not go to no penitentiary, gang.
I was gonna use whatever I want when I got to the pen anyway.
Gang, you ain't go to no pen. You ain't get sentenced to no pen. You just want to sound tough right now. It's okay to be regular.
I would have used whatever.
Bro, it's okay to be normal.
Available, gang.
Gang, it's okay to be normal. It's good. You don't got to be like us.
Folks said shit. He waiting for his call.
No, it's okay to be normal, gang. Listen, Streets Unplugged. If you watching this, if you YN, you don't got to act like you been to jail if you ain't, right? You don't gotta act like this stuff if it ain't you.
No,
right?
Jail and prison is two different things.
Yeah, he wanna act like we talk about prison story. He talk about the dick getting hard. He wanna be like that. He wanna go through what we go through, but he can't go through what we go through because he not the same.
That shit. That's why I didn't do. That's why I did a 402 conference. Nigga, look it up.
That's why you said you went to jail.
Look up what a 402 conference is.
What's a 402 conference?
Look it up.
What is it? He mad as hell. Look at that. He mad. Mad as hell.
I know what the 402 conference is.
Look it up.
Listen. So no, this what could have happened. This what you saying happened.
What you saying happened?
So I'm gonna break it down.
Break it down.
They offered me.
I copped out to that shit.
I'm gonna tell you. They offered on GD. They offered me in 2009.
It's all cap.
I was already on probation for. They wanted me to go to the pen. They wanted me to take a year. I said I don't want to go to prison. I ain't trying to go to prison at that time.
But you had priors.
So no, I was on probation.
So you told me you didn't want to go to jail too.
Nigga, I ain't trying to go to
Everybody
prison.
trying to go to prison, nigga?
You can't tell them that when you go to prison. You got to go.
In the courtroom with your with the lawyer.
You can do that.
So they gonna tell you. So now, see, the only thing you can do is go into a 402 conference, which they can say they don't want you to go to prison. And
it's a judgment, nigga.
So what happened was
it's a judgment.
You went in with the two they gave. That's what they offered you.
You go in there with the lawyer and the jury, and he say like, yeah.
And they gave you probation.
Yeah.
Since everybody watching this,
hold up.
Let me break down what really happened. For everybody watching, let me tell you what happened. Right? He could have got penitentiary time. Yeah. But they didn't give him jail time because his crime wasn't good enough for jail time. That's the truth. Your crime wasn't that good, gang. They couldn't get both of y'all that gun.
I had X
no, listen to me, gang. They couldn't
do it if they
both of
wanted
y'all
to.
that gun. And that's why they did what they did to you. You went for the trick in the bag. They had to give one of y'all that gun and that's it. But in order to get both of y'all that gun, they had to do exactly what they did. Give you probation. They couldn't get both of y'all a number for the same gun.
Yeah, they could.
They couldn't give y'all a number for that same gun. Yeah. No, not they ain't give you that number.
And I'm cop out king.
Yeah, it's different. Like if you go you go to the Fed system, right? Getting probation in as long as you set in jail, your points gonna be lower.
Yeah.
Once you go to prison, your points gonna go up.
Right.
On that case. So it make a difference. Okay, he only went to county. Now you go to prison, they look at you. You got a number 4, they look at you different now. On folks now, folks.
So now when you go to the feds, your ass going right to send your ass right to the joint.
Because like when I went to the feds, I already had 4 felonies.
Stateville, you going right Stateville.
At the time, I never did more than 90 days. You have to do, you got to do over a certain amount of time. Then I got probation. Like I told you, I got probation on. I never went to jail on the first.
Yeah,
the crack case.
On that just recently on
I got probation, and I got
fake pimping.
The lowest. Shut the fuck.
Yeah, when you fake pimping. I was like, I'm gonna be fake pimping. But
I ain't no pimp, man. Why you keep saying
you's a fake
like
pimp that can't even go on the strip no more. Yeah, you got banned from the strip for a whole year. You can't go on the strip no more for that fake pimping.
Why is you saying shit like that?
Everybody knows.
Now somebody see me like that, they gonna call 12 on me like Charleston did.
You down there? What you doing down there? You know you're supposed to be. That's your fault.
Down there.
If you go down there, you supposed to go to jail.
Sneak?
Go to jail.
Your platform for the tail on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell on you go down there. You have to go to jail.
So you gonna do the same thing Charleston did?
Of course. I never said I wasn't no snitch. I got to go up. I ain't gonna tell on you like when you go down there. I'm gonna tell on you on this platform. And if they catch you, they catch you. Ain't gonna do with me. I ain't gonna call them. I'm gonna say it right here.
So you let them know. You give them a heads up like Adam.
No, Adam, he got snitch platform. He gonna call while you down there. So I ain't gonna call while you down there. I'm gonna show you some love. I'm gonna tell him why you right here. If you go down there,
you
that's
feel
your
like
fault.
a man because you just told on me in my face.
Right now, don't go. And if you choose to go, you chose to get locked up.
Man,
life is moment to moment.
You a cold nigga, man.
No, I'm keeping it real. So what happened to you after that, though? Let's figure out what him in the jail case. What happened to you after that?
So when you got out the pen, what happened to you?
I ain't go to the pen. I gotta keep saying this shit, man.
What happened when you got out the county?
Hell no. Fuck dumb as hell.
I have to serve the rest of my time out. Shit. What you mean? I did 9 months. I had time in.
So you had 9 months.
Yeah.
You did 9 months.
I copped out to the gun case, yeah.
And when you got out,
that's the only way it's gonna go home.
And when you got out, you was big dog, been in jail, all that, right?
Hell no.
So how was it when you got out? How many of your girls was gone? How many of your homeboys fuck your girls?
I fucked every bitch I left.
My bitches got fucked when I went to the pen.
Everybody do. So when you go to jail, that's what happened.
Yeah, they fucked.
I don't give a fuck
them
who
again,
you is,
though.
man.
You gonna still fuck them again.
Yeah, then you don't want them though.
Yeah, you don't want them. You treat them like
you
that.
fucked them, but you ain't gonna look at them.
It's on them if they
I ain't
fuck,
gonna look
they
at
gonna
the
fuck
bitch
with
the
you. I
same.
ain't fucking with you never. You know what it is.
My bitch always somehow end up fucking one of my homies or something.
Right.
Supposed to them.
How much time y'all think Snitch Boosie finna get for that gun? Right now, cause he bought. So
you saying Boosie a rat?
I'm not. I'm saying if Boosie said that's his security guard gun, he got to be a rat.
But if the security guard got a gun license to the gun, why do he even have to speak up?
Because
his gun?
That's the problem. Let me tell you about a case. It's a criminal case. Y'all can look it up, right? It's a criminal case. It's helping beat my case, right? So it was a guy, right? He was riding in the car. He got pulled over by the police, right? And at the time he got pulled over, his girl had a gun in her purse. There's no problem with the gun in the purse and all that stuff. But the officer got him to say that he knew the gun was in his purse, and they charged him with that gun, even though that gun was registered to her.
Because you're not supposed to know.
There you go. You're not supposed to know. When Boosie said that that's his gun, how you know it's a gun in the car? All he had to do was say it's somebody else's gun, because now you know it's a gun.
But if you famous and you with somebody they have that you could be with.
No, you can't.
Paid security.
No, you can't. Not with a firearm. When you cannot be around a firearm if you is a felon.
So why they be on cameras walking with security that got big ass guns on them?
Who?
You can walk. You can't be in the car. Famous people all the time.
No,
Young boy was out. Bro, young boy was out on federal pretrial.
Young boy.
We'll make him different.
Come on,
guys. He got big security.
Everything make young boy different. Everything make young boy different. Young boy is the feds. Everybody know this, bro. I'm just keeping it real.
So who you tell him?
He don't gotta tell nobody. Listen, what I mean by that, right? He make them so much money that he can do whatever he want to do. He is the feds. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's a snitch.
Man, the feds take niggas' money, man.
Nah, not like Young Boy. Young Boy is like the biggest thing that they ever seen. He the biggest thing on YouTube. Like, what artist is bigger than Young Boy on YouTube? Name one artist. Name somebody that's bigger than, got more influence than Young Boy.
Ain't nobody.
Nobody. So what did they gonna put him in jail for? He worth more out than he is in.
Jail?
No, but he keep on getting out. No matter what, he get out.
Trump freed him.
Them charges, niggas.
Nah. Listen, they locked him up in his house for years before they sent him to jail. Who, you know what I'm saying? Who would do that?
Locked him up in a big ass mansion.
Yeah.
That ain't being locked up.
They ain't being locked up. Right? So I'm just telling you how it go. So how much time you think they gonna get Boosie? We try to find out Boosie snitch ass. No, he already.
If they on bullshit, because I don't think the people like Boosie.
Now Boosie criminal history is
they
bad.
might do Boosie like they did OJ. OJ beat that body.
Yeah.
And then came to Vegas and went up in Vegas.
Yeah.
And got his own belongings back that somebody robbed him for.
And they
flipped it on him and said he stole it. And they gave that man. That man did like 13, 14. How long he did?
Forever. When he came back.
He just came when he was locked up from like 08.
Yeah, he did forever. So what I'm saying though, like looking at Boosie, now you got the only thing about the feds to say Boosie is the guidelines, but the only thing that hurt him is his criminal history. He gonna be all the way over there. He gonna be 4, 5, 6. The murder. No, he got a history. Boosie got a history. You know the feds to go by your criminal history. Right, so like
before that, he ain't been to the pen that many times.
It don't matter the criminal history. Yes, he have. He was in jail with that murder case for a long time. Then I know he has some more cases that the juvenile.
Beat that. Didn't he beat the murder?
It don't matter if you beat it or not.
Every time you go to jail, they go
Your
up.
Your points can't go up for that.
What you mean?
His points can't go up in the feds for catching it. He beat it.
No, I'm saying, but his other cases that he caught. He caught cases before that.
Little drug cases. He ain't be out. He ain't.
So you think what you think gonna happen? I want to hear your.
But the system bullshit. I don't know what's gonna happen. But I know that they can play him. They're going to use him as an example.
Right.
For sure. Especially because he talked crazy about the system all over the internet. Fuck the police and da-da-da. So one of them DAs is going to make an example out of him.
Right. You know the problem.
And I think he went to a blind plea.
Huh?
Unless he went into a blind plea.
No, he did not.
Because
why would he do something like that?
So he took his time. He took his time.
But he don't know what he going to get.
You know that you facing from 27 to 33 months. Yeah, I know what I'm facing already.
Right.
We don't know. I know that he could give me 27, he could give me 28, he could give me 29, he could give me 33.
Right.
That's the only thing. If that's what he meaning. He know his guidelines. I know that I'm gonna get between my guidelines. And sometimes, nigga, the judge might go under.
They can go under.
My shit was 27. My shit was 27 to 33, and he went under and gave me 21 consecutive to my state case.
Right. That can happen.
Because I really signed for time served, and I fucked up while I was on pretrial, so they got mad and said, since you fucked up, we're sending you to prison anyway.
Wow.
Dang.
I signed for time served, and I had to stay for 90 days, wait for sentencing. Nigga, it was 80-some days, nigga. I went to sit, I got locked up, nigga, I got locked up November 13th, 2018. Nigga, my sentencing was November 15th, nigga. I was set up, though.
They trying to give you a good break. What happened with that case? Like, what you go to jail for in that case? What happened?
They bogus. They illegally searched me. You ain't never saw the video of them finding the gun in my pants. The man stuck his hand in my pants, pulled me over, asked for license and insurance. I gave it to him. They forced me out the car at gunpoint. No matter what you find in this car is food stuff or poison or tree, you did not supposed to get me out this motherfucking car. You could have found 20 bricks. You did not get me out legally. I wasn't on probation. The car did not smell like weed. You pulled me over and said you was parked in a handicap spot. That's a citation. Give me my ticket. That's all it was. It was a ticket.
That's all they could do.
And I had another. I got caught with 2 guns back to back in Vegas. The DA, I put a suppression hearing in. They got scared. I was in there 5 months, nigga. I'm the only nigga. My shit was a 922G.
Right.
I was in there 5 months, nigga. Boo. This bitch had the DA. He gone now, nigga named Philip Smith. But he kept pressing. They tried to say they gonna charge me. They was telling me my points was higher than what it was, and if I kept putting, cause I had a nigga named Webb, man. Shout out Webb, man. The nigga like real smart with this
public defender
and a jailhouse lawyer.
Damn.
But every time that I went to go meet my lawyer, I presented paperwork that she wasn't doing already.
Right.
She like, damn. And I'm never telling her Webb doing this. I'm acting like it was me. Because now I'm going to the law library and I'm studying this shit, so I know it. So now I can sit there and have these conversations with her. And she like, damn, ooh. So I went to go. She didn't stand on the business. I put a motion in the fire. And it went on docket. She called up there, called up there. No, she called it. Lewis, you got an attorney call. Boop, I'm on the phone. She said, you divorcing me? You breaking up with me? I'm like, what the fuck? This a cold bitch. This how they play. But you know in the feds. And I had a PD in the feds. But
that's the best lawyer in the feds.
You pay all the niggas. This is what people don't understand. But this too, they get paid $10,000 up front to take your case. And if you take them off their case, they got to pay that money back.
Wow.
So she didn't want to get off my case. I swear to God.
That's why
I swear to God on my mama.
That's crazy. Listen, if you're watching this, I'm gonna cut you off. But if you in the feds, they say a lot of times a public defender is like good to get in the feds because of the guidelines, like no way to go around those.
Some of them really gonna fight for you.
Yeah, some of them gonna fight.
You gonna pay that lawyer all that money and he gonna dick you in the feds. All the niggas gonna tell you wasting your money. They're not
you wasting your money.
You're not gonna get it.
Yeah, just finish the story. What happened? I streets of plug. I want to plug them in.
And I did that. So she finessed. I ain't gonna say. I said, listen, man. If you don't stand on this business, then I'm gonna take you off the case. I'm gonna put another motion in because we was finna go to the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So after that, it was probably a couple of weeks. And nigga, she put the suppression hearing. I'm just put the suppression hearing in. She act like she didn't want to put the suppression hearing. They violated my forfeit. They never read me my Miranda rights. They did nothing. They forced me out the car at gunpoint.
And when are your paying?
They searched me over and over and over. You only get one time to search a person.
Who made that up?
Huh?
Who made that up? One time?
You can't over search nobody.
Why can't they over search the police?
They can't do that. You can't search me. And you can't over search a person on public way, gang.
Who making these rules? You
need to do your homework.
I don't know who making the rules. I don't know. I been searched by police like for a lot of times. They ain't never told me they couldn't over search me.
Why would the police tell you?
What is an over search? Explain what an over search is. I don't know what over search is.
Going over and over. You can't keep searching me. And on public way, you only can A-frame search me. You can pat down. You can't do all that extra shit that they doing.
Take their shoes off, clothes off.
And then they kept doing this with their cameras, folks, while they record. They doing this while they talking. They kept pausing their cameras. You can't keep pausing you can't turn your audio off. They only eligible to do that when they talking to a lieutenant or white shirt. They can't talking officer while they doing that. They can't turn their shit off.
They violating all laws with you.
I ain't playing, boy.
So you took the plea?
I was doing my homework. No, I made my own deal up.
Huh?
Yeah. He tried to offer me a year and a day. I told him I'm not taking that. Nigga, I've been sitting here. No, I'm not taking that.
Then what happened?
I told him because I put my suppression hearing in, the judge granted that bitch the same day. You know that don't happen like that. So it obviously was a lot of ground.
That was a good
I really had him beat.
That was a good motion.
I really had him beat. My baby was finna be born. I'm thirsty to come home. If I would have just sat in jail for 2 weeks, I would have had that and a lawsuit on their ass.
Right.
So no, they wrapped me knowing I'm finna come home. I'm thirsty to get out. So doing that. I still denied it. I said, I ain't taking no 21 months. She like, oh, well, okay. I said, only way I'm taking the deal if you give me time served, dismiss the other gun I got in the state, and release me on pretrial.
Wow.
She went and hopped on the phone with Phillip Smith, and that nigga said deal.
He said deal?
On my kids. I went back to the unit. That's like, a lot of my homies was like, hell no, nigga, just go to your suppression here. Nigga, they gonna throw that shit out, nigga, and you gonna get these people. I'm rushing. You know, now I'm like, damn, I could go home tomorrow. You know how niggas is. We thirsty to get back, man. I've been sitting in the hell, man. You know?
Yeah. So what happened?
Nigga, I took the time served.
Man, listen, and we talking about this, we're gonna talk about plea agreements. Cause like a lot of times they say plea agreements is like snitching. Right? It depending on the situation.
I mean, you snitching, you gotta agree to that. You have to agree to
your situation.
So to talk about that,
but you telling on yourself.
So what's difference between? So why is Thug mad at Gunna when they both took a plea? Now we on your ass, Thug, right? Because like Thug just went and said some crazy stuff about Gunna.
Man, that's in reality, man. That's not. That's not no. They trying to make Gunna like he just told, like nigga. He did.
He said YSL was a gang.
So
you also said YSL was a gang.
The whole world know YSL a gang.
No, they don't. I didn't. I thought it was a rap
group. I said GD. So what? The whole world know it. So what?